Here we look at Chapter 2, Sectors of Indian Economy. In great detail, we had done distinguish between and the question answers also while the lessons were going on. But let's cover some more questions in this section. Question 1, contribution of the public sector in development of a nation. Public sector means the government. In what way do they contribute? यानी उनका योगदान क्या रहता है? So first you see that development of infrastructure is normally by the government, whether it's building dams, railways, because you need a lot of investment in that. Plus the amount that will come back from it, there is a long gestation period. Second, provides huge amount of employment. A lot of people are working for the government. They also have job security in government jobs. Investment in defense and law and order. When we say defense, defense includes army, navy and air force. And law and order, we are talking about the police, the state police machinery. Defense of course is all India, and law and order, every state has their own. So the government invests a lot in this, thus providing security. So we feel safe in our country. Being a welfare state and providing health, employment, subsidies to farmers, etc. So in all these ways, a government or public sector helps in the development of a nation. Question 2. How would income and employment increase if irrigation was provided to farmers? That means wells, tanks, canals, dams, all these when they are built, this kind of infrastructure to provide irrigation, that means water provision for the farmers. First of all, the cost of cultivation will decrease. So that means the input cost will decrease. Crop losses due to lack of water will decrease. Sometimes because there is no rain, because there is lack of water, the crops dry up and they get destroyed. Because of that, that loss can be decreased if you have irrigation. Better marketing facilities will also increase the sale of crops. So the farmer will earn more and therefore you will see his income and employment will increase. Other than this, there are some crops which require irrigation because they need more water, or it may not be enough that only in the rainy season. With irrigation, you can also increase the number of croppings. Instead of having only two, that means Rabi and Kharif, you can have a third crop also. Question number 3. What are the other ways to increase employment? One, we saw the farmers' employment will increase if there is irrigation. Other than that, if there is heavy investment in infrastructure, employment can increase. Improving educational facilities. So those jobs where you need the educated youth, they can get employment. Improving transport and communication facilities, providing loans, all this will improve the level of employment. Question number 4. Now, we had done a distinguish between organized and unorganized sector, if you remember. Here, what are the features in an organized sector? You will find that there is no government regulations, no proper rules. Then, it is not technologically advanced, and also you will find that it is not done in a commercial way. Coming to our last question of this chapter, causes of unemployment in India. Now, unemployment or berozgari, why do people not have jobs? Because the population increases rapidly. There are not as many jobs available as there are people. Second, entire burden comes on land. Being an agricultural country, most people need to work on their land and it cannot provide employment for so many. Otherwise, it will be disguised unemployment. Low productivity, which does not feed everyone. That means per capita income is low because per hectare output is low. Seasonal unemployment, especially in agricultural sector, that means they have jobs for 3 months, they don't have for 3 more months, then again they might get work. And lack of education. Education, of course, will provide you jobs where you need people who are educated. In the secondary and tertiary sector, especially in the tertiary, you need people who are educated, who are professional, while in the secondary sector, you need skilled or semi-skilled workers. So you find that employment can be reduced, unemployment can be reduced if we have education or if there is more money put it into infrastructure. So, these points were covered in this lesson.